What did you make of the situation with Tyreek and the Miami Police Department? George, what those motorcycle cops did to Tyreek Hill after they yanked him out of his car, that was criminal. That was horrifying. That was terrifying. That was flat out sickening. I mean, to kick him, to chokehold him, to twice put him face down on the hot concrete over a speeding ticket? You better believe I flashed on George Floyd. You better believe I flash back on all the times over the last 15 years I've stood on my soapbox on national TV and said we have to find some way to stop cops, mostly white cops, from killing unarmed black men and women. Yet, that's exactly why Tyreek Hill did the worst thing he could have done under these circumstances. He did not fully cooperate immediately. Tyreek initially rolled down his window, but he told the first cop, "Don't knock on my window." Then he told that cop to just go ahead, give him the ticket because he was going to be late. That cop did not know Tyreek played for the Dolphins or that he was on his way to the stadium, which was just a block away. Then Tyreek rolled his window up, then partially down to tell that cop, "Don't tell me what to do." No, Tyreek. No, no, double no. You just can't do that in the world we live in. You definitely can't do that if you're a black man, black woman. But I got to tell you, I wouldn't risk it if I were white or any other color. These were motorcycle cops. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but motorcycle cops to me are the baddest MFs, or at least they think and act like they are. You, Tyreek, were driving a McLaren 720S, which very possibly made them resent you even more. Not 1 minute into that first cop pulling you over, second motorcycle cop yanks your door upward and open, that wing door of yours on your McLaren, and criminal happened. Those cops obviously and shockingly abused their power. Yet, as the head of the South Florida Police Benevolent Association said, Tyreek Hill was quote unquote uncooperative. Well, he was in the first minute. He obviously did not deserve the shocking treatment that ensued, but I'm pretty sure he could have avoided everything that ensued by simply saying, "You got me, officer, I was speeding." And you hand over to the man your license and your registration. You swallow your pride. You smile. You force a smile. You just get through it because that police officer has all the power at that moment. And that police officer is fully capable of abusing it, especially if you're a black man driving a McLaren. At one point, when the two cops were abusing their power, Tyreek said, "I'm just being black in America." And one of the cops responded, "We're dark too, brother. We're people of color too. Don't play like that's special." And the resentment boiled over. It just wasn't worth it, Tyreek. That's the lesson here. Just as it was in a much less dangerous way for the world's best golfer, a white guy named Scottie Scheffler, who wound up in jail in Louisville because he didn't immediately fully cooperate with a white traffic cop, as Scottie Scheffler was simply trying to get into the grounds of the PGA Championship. You just have to smile, hand them your license, and say, "You got me." These guys are dangerous for anybody, but yes, even more so for black people. It's just not worth doing anything but fully cooperating immediately.